What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Porch Swing Podcast. It's me, David, Devin, Sip, and Cody. We're going to talk a little bit about sports tonight. We're going to start off a new portion or segment called Echoes of the Porch. We hope you enjoy that, and then we're going to dive deep into some real talk tonight. All right, you guys got anything you want to add to that?
Now let's get into it.
Excited to get started. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Welcome, you guys. All right, we're diving into sports here. Devin's got a pretty cool topic that I didn't really think about much of until today. I found some pretty cool information on it. I'll let him kind of give you a little spiel on what we're talking about here.
So the main thing that we were talking about, off the pod was MVP talks. And a big part of that, I say we all, but David and I are giant Jonathan Taylor fans. And of course, the forefront in everyone's mind, JT's the clear-cut MVP at this point. There hasn't been a quarterback that's really been standing out in the headlines, knocking it down. I think Mahomes is the favorite right now, which is kind of crazy considering he's having an okay year, but not blowing anything out of the water. And then I started to do a deep dive on that, and I was like, that's pretty crazy that around the league right now that quarterbacks aren't just like lighting it up. And then I come across Mr. Reliable, Old Faithful out there, Matthew Stafford, at 37 years old, 25 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 8-2 record, playing the Seahawks this weekend. Winner gets the division lead. So, you're talking about a guy who somehow, some way has been in this league this long, has got the hardware now, never won an MVP, throws for 1,000,000 yards every single year, and just hasn't gotten that recognition from the voters or whoever actually does the MVP. We don't really know that. It's all smoke and mirrors at this point. But that's crazy. A 37-year-old quarterback is out here just dusting the league right now. You're talking 2,500 plus yards, 25 touchdowns, and 2 picks. That's wild to me. And
Cody's face says he's got an opinion on that one.
I'm sure he does. But
no, I just have a question. That's all I have is I have a question. Is Eli Manning a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Eli Manning will get in because of his Super Bowl wins.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer?
He gets in. First ballot Hall of Famer?
Mm-hmm.
They will vote him in as a first ballot Hall of Famer.
That's not what I
Do
asked.
I think he is a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Do you think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer?
Absolutely not, because he got carried in 2 Super Bowls.
I'm going to agree with that. I'm going to say
that's going to be my bias.
I don't think he is, but he will get voted in. He will get voted in.
A huge rate.
He's got the same statistical trajectory as Matt Stafford did. And he's got 2 Super Bowls instead of 1. He's top 10 all-time in pass yards.
What do you mean?
He's top 10 all-time in pass yards. He's top 10 all-time in pass touchdowns.
When you play the game long enough, you're definitely going to get that. But when you're a 500 quarterback, when you're a 500 average quarterback, you're telling me that the Detroit Lions, and the New York Giants are in the same statistical category of the team base that they're playing with. You're talking about one of the greatest defenses of all time of like the 2000s in those Giants defenses. And you're talking about the 0-16 Lions? Dog. Talking about young Odell.
You say the same thing about Stafford because you got Megatron, you have Cooper Kupp, you have Puka Nacua, you got.
I'm sorry, what was that? Did you just sneeze?
Me?
Yeah, he said Puka.
Yes, did you say
Puka bless you?
That's Puka Nacua. Where'd you get Nacua from?
He said Puka bless you.
Yeah,
Is it Nakua?
that's not even a person.
Yeah,
So
Nakua. Yeah.
I
yeah,
didn't know
who
that.
is Nashua? No wonder these parlays keep failing. You betting on the wrong guy. He doesn't even
Hey,
get no
hey,
catches. He
hey,
ain't even in the
hey,
NFL.
hey, hit him with it. Hit him with it.
Fingers crossed.
He said, keep failing. All right.
Or,
I'm
if you
feeling
want to talk
that.
about injuries, we're gonna talk about that time he had the dislocated shoulder and still threw for a touchdown.
Hey,
That was
the
sick,
the
dude.
dude is a war. He's a different kind of cat out there, bro.
Yeah.
He
All
is a
right.
different kind of individual whenever he's on that football field.
Speaking of the NFC, let's jump over to the AFC. And my super fun topic for tonight, because I've been texting people about this one. Colts versus Patriots, baby. You said 8-2 Rams.
Yep.
Colts versus Patriots, baby. I'm telling you, dude, I tried to look into this with the mindset of the Patriots will win. They would win today. They would win in the postseason. I tried to look at it that way. The papers don't lie, dog. The Colts would smack that ass. And I'm just putting it out there.
I got two things on this that I gotta say.
I got 8 things on this, so go ahead.
Good Lord.
First thing I gotta say is, all right, now, I think that the Colts without Jonathan Taylor would be nothing.
No, they have him, so that doesn't matter.
But you're also looking at a Patriots defense that hasn't led up more than 53 rushing yards to a single running back this season.
All right. A lot of this is hypothetical, too, because they will not meet until potentially the playoffs if the Rails do not,
Now, nor am I saying the Colts or the Patriots would win in that aspect. I think it'd be a tight game, 50-50
I'll say this. I do
But-
think in postseason, I do think it's 50-50. Because I think that, and my father-in-law came up with a great analogy for this. I think both teams are skiing with their head above their skis, right? Like
Yeah.
both teams are like none of us saw this coming, and like at any moment you could just slip over the side of your skis like that. I mean, it comes down to that, right? Like we're both like, holy shit, here we are, and it's like, can we do that all of this Super Bowl? Who really knows? But I got a little bit here because I looked into this from just like a positional point because they're both 8-2. I will say I think the Patriots' strength of schedule has been harder. Or
I'd probably say even.
Okay.
I mean, we've had a couple good matches.
So here's my question: which quarterback do you think has the most passing yards?
The most passing yards?
I would say
Jones probably has more yards, but May has more touchdowns.
Okay, so it is correct.
completion
Jones does
percentage.
have about 120 more passing yards. Not significant enough to say they would win, right? Here's where I think the biggest, and it's Jonathan Taylor. Here's the biggest. There's two big ones here, and one was a huge shock to me. Jonathan Taylor does have 1,100 yards. If I put Stevenson and Henderson together, we're looking at about 650. That is astronomical. That is huge.
Mm-hmm.
Not a total shock. Jonathan Taylor is an absolute unit. Here is where the shock is. Who do you think your leading receiver is for yards? And we're going yards here mostly. I know touchdowns, but this is what I dug into. But.
I mean, I'm only gonna say this because Patriots spread the ball so much. I'm gonna go with Tyler Warren.
No. Wait, what? This cat just said
what?
Patriots.
Patriots, ding dong.
Oh, Patriots. Oh,
we trade that
Booty.
cat?
Keyshawn Booty.
No. Your leading receiver is Stephon Diggs at 550. Respectable. Here's the only problem with that. Warren, 617. Pierce, 585. Pittman, 580. We have 3 guys 30-plus yards above your leading receiver. So then obviously it comes down to defense. We are about 10 points higher in points per average on offense, and defense is about, I think it's under a point difference, like 19-2 to like 25, like 20.5. So on paper, I do think if they played today, if they played 2 weeks ago, the Colts would win. If they played today, I'd shit my pants.
Yeah, the
The
Dolphins
X
look like
factor
ass
in that
against
whole
fucking
thing.
Atlanta.
But
Yeah, the X factor in the whole thing is Drake May is head and shoulders a better quarterback than Daniel Jones at this point in time. There's no.
I have a quick thing to say about the rushing yards thing you said. The one thing I gotta say is they haven't given Henderson the true chance. They gave him
Not
that
yet.
true chance last week, and he had 144 rushing yards with 2 touchdowns.
I love to see
Now-
it. I do love to see it. I cannot wait to see that. So
Yeah, as he gains carries, and I think we clearly see what that's going to be now. That he's going to start to see the ball more, and as he sees the ball more, and they develop that run game with the way that Drake May is passing the ball, they're gonna be a hard team to face when it gets down to the playoffs. I think they win the division handily.
This was my other point that I had about the whole game. Can you guys tell me who has the most explosive plays in the NFL? Like what team? Explosive plays means 50+ yards if you don't.
it's probably Patriots.
It's the Patriots.
Patriots with
Yeah.
7. Yeah,
No, congratulations.
I found that out today. Oh my God.
Colts are probably right behind them if I had to guess. The way that Pierce has
Right.
been like a dog
Pierce
on
is
the deep ball.
Pierce is the number one.
They're probably
deep,
right behind him.
He's the number one deep threat in the league. Pierce is, and then Taylor. I think Taylor has at least 2 touchdowns of 50+.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, well, I know.
last week.
83.
83.
83.
Yeah, respect that. Put the respect on it.
Big
dog.
crib.
Put the respect on it, huh? All right,
you.
so
Cody's Italian.
oh dear.
You
Lord.
like
So
Pace. If you're not Italian, you wouldn't
racist.
get it.
So, did you guys know
The Muffin Man?
that Jeremiah was a bullfrog? Betting in baseball has become pretty nasty, like a nasty topic lately.
Yeah, betting in all sports.
Betting in NBA's got their own little thing,
Scandal.
I say little. I mean,
I
an
would say
FBI
NBA
full-blown investigation.
NBA is like a full-blown scandal.
Two.
The baseball, I think that we all know it happens, but like blatantly obvious, they're calling things out a little bit right now. Players being indicted for it. At what point is it affecting the integrity of the game? Like NBA feels dishonest. Baseball feels like they're catching it quick. But I have another take on that as well. I'll let you guys kind of jump in on that though.
My take on the whole MLB thing is I don't think it necessarily affects the aspect of me and you betting because
Or you.
well, just saying. But like baseball is that hard sport, like you throw 4 walks in a row, whether you're doing it or not doing it on purpose, your coach is going to take you out. And in the aspect of, like, oh, hey, I'm Seth Griggs, bet on me for a home run tonight, I'm going to fucking smash one over the fence. Dude, baseball is hard to...
Yes, but do you know what they were indicted for? Like, Emmanuel Clase told them it was like a first pitch of the inning ball. Did you see the pitch?
Yeah, it was like a foot or 2 before the plate.
Not a home run. Like it's, dude. I actually think athletes should be allowed to bet for themselves.
I agree. To do good. To do good.
To do well in the sport. Not to throw a ball 4 feet short of the plate.
I feel like that's just getting into semantics of it though. Like betting, that's just, I don't know. I'm on the side of just they shouldn't be allowed to do it, period.
They do make enough like to not.
Exactly. I mean, they make enough money.
Well, clearly they don't make enough if they have to purposely fuck
Well, I
shit
mean,
up.
Clase is
Get more money.
what, a top 5 closer in all of baseball,
100%.
100%.
and now he's literally going to be banned from the MLB for life.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're a top 5 closer in baseball. I mean, I get you're not getting Shohei Ohtani money, but you're making a hell of a lot more money than I am.
I'm actually glad you brought Shohei Ohtani up. I'm curious if, and I get that they're still good. They're obviously Major League Baseball players. Are we harder on these guys because they're not Ohtani? Because Ohtani
You're
had
talking
his
about because of
scandal
his
as
whole
well.
betting thing.
Ohtani did that shit.
Right.
I'm gonna let y'all know now.
I'm on the
That
page.
other cat, Ippy took a fall.
Yes, I'm on the.
It's
I'm
gonna
on the
shake
side
out
of
in the
that.
wash 20, 25 years down the road when some kind of documentary or some dirt gets uncovered, some documents get declassified or something. He did that shit.
100%.
My boy speaks
I
way
agree.
too good of English at these victory parades to not know who the hell is talking on the phone.
No, I
That
agree.
whole
I agree,
ordeal
and that's my
is
question.
bullshit.
Do you think that they scapegoat these guys, and it's like, well, we'll keep the integrity in the game because we're kicking these guys out of the league forever? When in reality, most people know or think that Ohtani was definitely dropping money on games. And
100%.
because it's Ohtani, the actual face, potential best player that's ever played baseball on this planet, you're like, oh, well, we can't kick him out in the early parts of his career.
The MLB, I mean, that's the MLB's biggest international cash cow. So you're looking at the amount of money that they would lose.
Right.
It wouldn't surprise me considering what all has happened under Manfred's reign as the commissioner with letting the Astros get away with the whole cheating thing and nothing happening at all. Nothing happened to those guys. They just got to do whatever. And then when people started
Oh.
to do something about it, they're like, we're going to throw at them because they're pieces of shit. They're like, we'll kick you out of the game and we'll suspend you if you do that. And you're like, oh, so we can't even have self-justice because you refuse to do anything as the commissioner of baseball. Like, that is batshit insane.
Yeah, we can all. I think we can all agree on fuck the Astros, right? That's not a
110%. 110%.
okay. I
And
just want
fuck
to make
Rob
sure,
Manfred.
just so the whole world knows, the Porch Swing podcast says, "Fuck the Astros."
Fuck the Astros.
I'll sign a document, whatever you need for proof. It is what
Yeah.
it is. Here it is, baby. All right, so that's kind of what we have for the sports this week, you guys. We're gonna jump over into our Echoes of the Porch portion here, and we hope you guys stick around for that. All right, you guys, welcome to Porch Picks with Sip. Should I curse it and say it?
Nope.
No,
Don't
we're
talk
not going
about
to
it.
say it. We're not going to say it. We're going to keep rolling. We're going to keep rolling. All right, so the Porch Picks for this week with Sip are going to be...
So this week, we're gonna run a 6-piece again on football. Starting out with the Bills game, facing the Buccaneers.
Good game.
I think the Bills make a strong comeback and cover the 5.5 spread. And so that's the first pick. And while they're doing that, enters the second pick with Josh Allen having 225 plus passing yards.
Okay, I don't hate it. I actually like the second part. I think the Bucs are always going to be a team that it's going to be a close game, but it's probably 60-40, so.
I think they're going to be a little upset after last week.
I feel that. All right.
Third. With pick 3, we got Justin Jefferson with 90 receiving yards against the Chicago Bears.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
That
All
part
right.
helped. Pick 4, we got Seahawks versus the Rams. We're going to hit the over on points at 48.5.
I mean, I don't know the Seahawks, but I know the Rams are kind of firing on all cylinders.
Two
so.
hot offenses.
Yeah.
Pick 5, we got a Christian McCaffrey anytime touchdown versus the Arizona Cardinals.
Who was this?
Christian McCaffrey, anytime touchdown versus the Arizona Cardinals.
I just thought he was dead. I didn't know that he still played ball.
Yeah, he's still a gangster. For the final pick, we got the Cowboys to cover the 3.5 spread versus the Las Vegas Raiders on Monday Night Football.
Was that like a free pick? That seems pretty obvious.
Yeah, that does seem pretty.
All right.
That's for that.
All right, I don't hate that. So that's your Porch picks for the week. I'm not going to say a thing. I'm not going to...
Keep the luck rolling.
Keep it rolling, baby. Let's go. All right. Well, we're going to jump right over into our Echoes on the Porch. Welcome to our new segment here with Echoes on the Porch. Today's theme is going to be childhood stuff. So, you guys, and we're big. This is a big one for all of us. Realistically, we met through whether it was college or video games. As a whole, I would say video games is what's kind of brought us together. I think you guys would agree with that. So, if you could go back to one video game from your childhood, what would it be?
You start
with like playing it for the
I'm
first
starting.
time.
I'm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was gonna lap around, but if I had to go back to a childhood video game, for me, it's gonna be. I'll go 1A, 1B. It's gonna be Super Mario or Donkey Kong. It's just I have. There's so many Mario games when I was growing up. Mario Party, Super Smash Bros. Mario Sunshine, Super Mario 64. Like, it was such a great game, and Donkey Kong kind of fit that theme as well for me. Mario Kart, Diddy Kong Racing, that type of game. Banjo-Kazooie, not Banjo-Kazooie, what was the other orange dude's name? Crash Bandicoot Racing. You know, those adventure games where they turned them into a racing game as well, I think molded a lot of my childhood and memories that I have with friends. So I'm going to go with Mario and Donkey Kong on this one.
Diddy Kong Racing is one of the most underrated games of all time.
Cannot disagree with that.
Great game. Great game.
Throw it out there. I never owned it. I would only rent it from Blockbuster a lot.
Showed our age right there.
A lot.
I mean, I have a Blockbuster card. Still not that old.
This guy.
Yeah, I don't think it'll work.
All right,
Yeah,
so let's see. Let's go with Dev next on this.
If I had to pick, I could do a top 3 on this, a 1A, 1B. I'll go 1A, 1B just like you did. If I could pick one, God of War. The original God of War when it came out on PS2, it's still my favorite video game franchise of all time. Hands down. I'm huge into Greek mythology, so playing that, seeing the interaction, incredible game. Incredible. Kratos is one of the most badass video game characters of all time. Number two, probably not what you would think it would be, but Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Need for Speed, you can just say Need for Speed as a series, right? Need for Speed as a series.
No, not Need for Speed as a series. We're not into Hot Pursuit. We don't want to mess with all that bullshit. It's Most Wanted and Carbon. Everything else is pretty trash.
We're not going to agree on that. I think the hottest Need for Speed of all time is Underground 2. Riders of
Carbon
the
is not
Storm.
I liked Underground 1 better than Underground 2.
Okay, best soundtrack.
Soundtrack was better too.
All right.
Soundtrack was better. I knew where you were going. You ain't slick.
All right, we're on the
I
same
knew exactly
page.
where you were going.
All right, yeah, because Most Wanted was great. Yeah, I agree with that. Most Wanted was great. Soundtrack for Underground 2, dog. Just night riding on the highway, baby. That's a core memory in life. Like,
See, you probably thought I was going to say Pokemon, but I did not.
I'm actually shocked. I'm surprised by that. All right, let's go around the horn. Let's see what Cody has to say on.
I'll go with 2 as well. One of them, kind of basic. It's NCAA football 07, specifically the one with Reggie Bush on the cover.
Yeah, I remember.
I literally played the disc out. I had to get another copy of it because I played it so much. Like that was like right when I was getting into football. So wore the shit out of that disc. The other one, also probably going to be basic, Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
You wore the shit out of what?
The disc. Like I had to get a new disc because I played it so much.
All right. Well, the next. Grand Theft Auto. Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's a game I like wasn't allowed. I shouldn't have played and wasn't allowed to play, but I did.
Oh hell no!
Yeah,
None of us should have played it. You're cutting up prostitutes.
I'm glad I
samurai
did
swords.
not play those games.
Brother.
Nah, Vice City is the core memory, man. I got I had the cheat codes memorized. I still know the cheat codes.
Yeah.
The Grand Theft Auto Vice
Terrible game franchise, man. Terrible. Game franchise.
Dude, let's be honest. If Devin played that shit growing up, he would be in prison right now.
Oh,
I played one. I played Grand Theft Auto 3, and I was like,
oh, dude, Vice City.
All right, I killed a bunch of people, and I ramped his car a bunch of times.
No, Vice City, hands down.
What else is there to do?
The greatest. No, San Andreas is pretty good.
That's what you do.
San Andreas.
San Andreas is pretty good. All right, let's go 10 years into the future with Sip.
Well, which is funny because I feel like I have probably the oldest game that's gonna be said.
There's no way you got a game older than Mario.
Talk about to pull out Atari.
Mario. I forgot about Mario.
This man said Pong.
We're gonna go with what's gotten me into gaming and has still me gaming now. What?
I have no idea.
He probably doesn't know what that is.
Dunk.
I'm gonna go with my number one. I have two. My number one is James Bond GoldenEye 007.
Great.
N64, baby.
That was
Yes,
in my
sir.
mix. That was in my mix. You are not older than Mario, but you were in my mix there.
I'm still a big shooter guy, so it's from when I was 6 playing that with my dad
I know what
to
it is.
now. It's grown me. But my second one is what I knew David was also gonna have, and that was Crash Bandicoot.
Oh yeah, that one's not
Crazy
necessarily in my top, but it's definitely a childhood. Like I remember that game so well on PlayStation. And,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
we talked about it and tried to find it on the newer console.
I have Crash Bandicoot Racing on my Xbox. Sticking to the nostalgic. I'm really actually very interested in where this one goes. What snacks or drinks do you think define your childhood? I can go first on this one too if you want, but I do want my drink. I want to be last. But
Our drinks are all going to be the same.
My childhood.
I think all right. The fact that he said that tells me we're the same. So let's go
I
back.
got a 1A, 1B on that one. We all
right.
got the same one besides Seth, but
Let's go with Seth first on this and see what he says. We'll make fun of him a little bit, and then we'll jump into being grown men.
Oh well. I mean, I'm not sure which one defines me. Which one I definitely ate the most was an oatmeal cream pie.
Dog. It's not. That wasn't
Come
even
on.
on my list, but yes, oatmeal cream pie.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
Come on.
yeah. We all fuck with oatmeal cream pies. No doubt.
Absolutely.
Not on my list, but I'll fuck with it. All right.
Yeah.
For foods, I mean, my brain went to a couple, and it's not even necessarily like the taste of it. It's the marketing of it. Dunkaroos, fruit roll-ups, ring pops, Airheads. That like the commercials that were like all up in your face, and they're like, like push pops, like that to me is like
Baby
that.
bottle pop.
All of it, dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and they were like, and this is all the commercials are like this. Like, Seth has no idea what I'm talking about because our entire childhood was like, "Ooh, close up, eat this snack," and that's all. Dude, we just crushed that shit all the time. Devin, what are you thinking on snack? I don't want to do drink. I think drink we're all gonna agree on except for sip.
so whenever you said like a childhood snack, I was like, thought back to like literally like getting adopted and getting snacks for the first time because we were poor and then I was still poor. You remember those wafer cookies that your grandparents would
Brother,
maybe have
brother,
sometimes that
brother.
were like vanilla or strawberry wafer cookies?
Dude, all the
chocolate.
That's
flavors.
what I
All the
think of with
flavors.
my child.
All the flavors.
No,
All of
I had
them.
strawberry or vanilla. That's all we had.
Dude,
That's all we had.
those changed flavor before Sip was born. Sip has no idea how good those were.
Yeah, they slap.
You have an
I had
idea.
some like 3 months ago.
You
and
have
they're
an
still
idea,
incredible.
but dude, oh my god, what a yes!
Like when I think about a childhood snack, like
It's like
that was the first one that came to
it's
mind.
like grandma's butterscotch. Like,
Yeah, dude.
dog.
You go in there, you got them cream savers. She keeps them in the side pocket on the recliner.
Oh my god, Mama's
Absolutely.
wafers, dude.
The
Wow.
Werthers and
What?
caramel.
Yeah.
Somehow every grandparent was like issued those when they got to
That
like
and those
55.
little strawberry candies that were like
That we don't know the
wrapping
name
with,
of. They got
like
no
a piece
name.
of
We don't know the
strawberry.
name.
No, nobody knows.
but
the
we
name.
know.
I call them strawberry candy.
I think
Yeah,
that's
we
what they
do.
are. I think that's what they are. I'm gonna pick up wafers on the way to work tomorrow. That's my lunch tomorrow.
Dude,
I'm just gonna
telling
get a
you,
whole pack of
It
wafers.
it will not disappoint. I promise you.
I know this.
So, that's just
I'm gonna
lunch.
eat whatever the biggest pack of wafers Winn-Dixie sells. My ass is eating tomorrow. So, Sip, what is your childhood drink if you had to pick one?
My childhood drink, definitely Huggies.
Absolutely.
Huggies was in my
Well-
list. Huggies was up there. All right,
Huggies,
that's the
bro.
barrel. That's the
Absolutely.
barrel juice, right?
That's the
Yeah.
barrel juice.
All right, I called it barrel juice, but yeah, Huggies, yeah, for sure. All right, let's go ahead and call it what it is. And this is a generational thing, and it may be people before us, but we are the last generation to do it. Water hose water,
Oh no, that's not what I was thinking.
bro. That is
What?
I've
water
done that.
hose, water hose water, bro.
Oh yeah, it tastes like pennies and copper.
That is a child. That
But-
is our generation's drink. That is our
that first
nectar.
like 3 seconds was molten hot,
Yes.
and then
You always
Oh,
made
yeah.
the
No.
the youngest
see,
the
my
youngest
number
brother
one
the
was
youngest brother
Huggies.
always had the first sip because it was gonna burn his face.
Thank you.
no. Okay, mine is definitely different than all of y'all's. Then
I'm curious now.
Surge,
Oh yes, that's a good one.
Oh,
dude,
That's-
you never had Surge.
I've had it.
couldn't
It's a-
afford it.
Surge and Vault. You remember Vault? They came out after Surge.
Surge is the
Vault
OG.
was whenever we were in high school.
yeah.
Yeah,
Vault is
Yeah.
older. Surge
Vault-
is OG.
Vault was good.
Surge that it was like the green can with like
Oh,
the yellow
I know
or
it.
orange. Yeah.
I know
Yeah,
it. Like Devin
Surge
just said,
was
he was
good.
out here in the streets just striving for it. He just wanted
Yeah,
that.
bro. I had
He
wanted that
literally
Surge
newspaper
life.
diapers as a child. Like
He wanted
I
that
was
Surge
I'm an
life.
adopted porch gremlin.
He,
And a good old
he wanted
Huggy in
that
your
Surge
hand.
life.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
food
I was
too.
looking through the glass window like this, like, let me get some Surge. Couldn't afford it.
The food
They didn't have
stuff
that shit down at the courthouse.
because you skipped me on food, you bastard. I was just
You
talking
did.
3D Doritos,
Which ones?
the OG 3D Doritos.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Like one of the first ones that came out.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
they're,
that was in
they're
that, like,
garbage now,
canister
dog.
that was, like,
The-
this
the
tall.
things they do to Doritos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. And then those they're like the fruit push-up pops, but they weren't push pops. They were the ones you get from like school. They were
Yeah.
like triangle shape.
Oh,
Like Minute
You
Maid.
know what I'm talking about?
Minute
Yes,
Maid made
Minute Maid.
those. Yes.
Minute
oh my
Maid.
fucking
Absolutely.
god,
dude.
bro.
Those things slap so hard,
That
and now they disappeared.
core
gone.
memory unlocked, brother. Holy shit.
Dude, those things, dude.
Why were those
Honorable
so good?
mention.
It was so much Minute Maid concentrated into a fucking triangle. It is
100%.
insane.
It's probably literally just a little triangle of diabetes.
Yeah, look at us, dog.
100%.
Come on.
True.
1000%.
True. We thick youngins out here.
Dude, what do you even call that? Triangle fruit frozen popsicles? Like what the?
You don't know.
Whatever you
Don't know what
want.
it's called, but we love them.
I have a topic for you guys, and honestly,
God.
I think when I tell you guys mine, it might end the whole conversation, and we can come back to it, and this can be a reoccurring thing. So there's things that we believe as children, right? We were taught these things, whether seriously or joking. There are things that we were taught as kids, and we believe them. I have one that I'd like to share with you guys.
Oh God.
I mean, I have one too. Now that you're bringing it up like that,
I mean,
immediately
I tell
thought
you
of
what,
one.
you guys can share. I just think that I don't. I'll just tell. We'll play it by ear, but I'll tell you what it is. All right, and Mama G is responsible. If you need to know who, if you need to know, I don't even know how to word this and how to introduce this to the people, but at some point in my young childhood, I was convinced that blind people could drive.
I'm gonna see Mama G on Saturday. I'm asking her.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you. So
Elaborate.
So
Yeah. How did this even become a topic?
I don't know. So my mom or my dad must have drifted off the road a little bit or something at some point in our childhood, and the bumps on the side of the road. I'm about to say.
If he told you because the sound, that was how blind people knew to stay in the line.
Yes and no. It's worse. I'm gonna say this out loud. I'm gonna say it out loud. Give me a sec. She convinced us. I can't get this out. She convinced us that was Braille.
Good God, y'all are all so stupid. That's crazy.
Did she tell you what it said?
And the worst part is I'm afraid
it tells you to turn left or turn right, depending on what side of the road you're on.
Brother, I am afraid to tell you because I'm not even sure how old I was when I figured out that wasn't true.
Probably around the same time you met Cody in college.
It was closer to that than I want to admit. I'll say this: I had a license.
Good Lord,
bro, come on.
Oh, I mean, bro, there's years that you don't think about that, but like,
Oh, oops,
God damn it! I've got to go to the left side. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't. Yeah. So that's the weirdest thing that I was, convinced as a child. So,
No, I feel like we all got convinced as children that, if you turned the light on in the car,
it was illegal.
that was like a felony. Like you couldn't do it.
Yeah.
That was mine.
So you were going to go to jail if you turned the light on while you were driving.
Bro, Taylor would turn that shit on now, and I'm like, and I know it's not illegal, but I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, exactly. It was just so imprinted in our brains to never turn that light on.
You can't see shit when somebody turns that damn light on.
That's true. We're going to jump into our Real Talk with the Boys segment here. Tonight's theme is integrity. So to start it off, the first big question here is what is integrity to you guys? Like when I say the word integrity, what do you think?
Honest.
Yeah. Standing on business.
Standing on business. All right.
Yeah, honesty is the first thing that popped in my head too.
Yeah, I agree. I go with honesty, and then having strong morals, I think, is a big part of it as well. Like being able, like you said, stand on business, right? So like if I have strong morals, if I have strong morals and I'm honest, like if I have strong morals, I feel like I can stand on. Like if I believe something true to me and true, like that's good for others, then I can stand on that as well. So that's kind of where I stand at. And then there's the definition of integrity also involves like something being whole, which I think as a person, if you're honest with yourself and others, and you have strong morals, I think that you're closer to being whole. Even though
a sense of self-fulfillment.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you have the conviction of like what you believe in what you stand for, all those ideologies, whatever it may be, whether it's like, like, hey, even though there's nobody around, I'm going to stop at the stop sign. Like, even small things like that to, I'm not going to cheat in sports, like
Oh my
things like
god,
that.
bro! People don't even stop at stop signs now when people are there. It blows my mind.
That's true.
It blows my mind, dude. I almost followed somebody the other day. I almost followed somebody the other day, and I'll do it.
He will do it.
I've done it and posted their shit on Facebook. I'll do it. I'll also get out and hit you with something. I ain't scared of nothing. All right. So speaking on integrity,
there's only one person on this planet that he's scared of, and I'm going to see it this weekend.
There's two. The other one weighs about 100 pounds.
And is in the other room.
Oh, that's also true.
Yeah.
T-Train.
So like sometimes I look to the side because I just she might
never know.
She might be in the dark. She might be in the darkness. I don't know. Are you born with integrity, or is it something that you build over time?
I think it's something that you're taught.
Thank you. I think it's how you're raised, and that's very strong on what I gotta say.
And not necessarily, you could be raised with parents that don't have integrity, that are bad people, and yet you can still make that change in your life to be like, hey, clearly this is wrong, because whether you're raised with integrity or not, you are taught at some semblance of what is right and what is wrong. And then from there, you take those steps into not just applying it to small things, you apply it to your life and everyday things that you deal with. And you're like, that's where you get it. So whether it's instilled by your parents or it's not, but it's fostered by the people around you and the actions that you have in day-to-day life throughout your entire life, somehow, some way, you make a conscious decision at one point or another to have integrity or to not have it.
True.
Yeah, it's all on you at the end of the day. Yeah.
110%.
Well,
Like, it can be shaped and molded.
So that's the question, right? You say it's all on you. So like you can dive into that a little bit. Like it's all on us now, right? Like because we're grown, but like as a child developing integrity, right? Is it all on a child?
No, not. Right. Well, it depends on how old the child is. If it's like a child, then no. That's what it's.
Sip asks the same question sometimes. Is it a child? But
no, you got to think of like, at least the way I do is kids are kind of like, and I feel like Devin probably can attest to this more than any of us now. Kids are kind of like a bundle of clay. And it's up to you as a parent over time to shift and mold that clay into what you want them to be. At a certain age, it's all on them. They're going to have to make the choices, whether you teach them anything or not.
Yeah.
To carry that on.
At the end of the day, you could instill every belief that you have in them. You could instill all the knowledge you gathered throughout your entire life in them. And it's still their choice of free will to use that knowledge or to have those beliefs in anything. And that is really the more perplexing question of like having free will, like, and understanding what free will really means for people.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree. I agree with that. I think we're all on the same page of it. It's definitely mostly built. Obviously, your younger, like your childhood, your exposure to certain things in your childhood and stuff could and it depends on like on you as a person, right? Like some people are better at handling adversity and stuff as younger people, so they can come up with their different. Some people can't even define integrity, so there's the concept of not even knowing what it is. So like at least teaching your child what integrity is and what it means and what it looks like to you, right? And then if they do what they please with that information at some point, like, so, like I feel like I was taught what it is and what it means to have integrity, and then for the most part, I feel like that's something that I strive to have and do, and I would agree with that for all of you guys. So whatever turns you had to take to get there, congratulations. um,
Child
do
abuse, yeah.
right. I mean, you could have just as easily just did crack, like. Like,
You
Couldn't afford it.
had one in one hand, one in another.
all right,
Chose
integrity or crack.
You chose integrity.
You can't sell integrity, but
That's a fact, Jack. Actually, that's not true. You can sell your integrity.
yeah, that's Taylor
Circling all the
Swift.
way back to what we started with, like in sports, talking about the cheating scandals. You can sell your integrity as a person
Yeah,
for a price.
yeah. I agree with that
Absolutely,
because
you can.
I agree with that because it. I mean, do you have? I mean, I guess at any level you could sell your integrity, right? Like I could get rid. I could
100%.
not even sell it. Like just break it, get rid of it. Like you're not selling it necessarily. I mean, at that level
But you can be bought.
but you're getting rid of. You're losing integrity.
100%.
Yeah, yeah. Does integrity change as you get older? Like whether that means
Yes.
your definition of it or having it, does it change as you get older?
What you're responsible for, or you're asked of to be, or to have self awareness of integrity about, grows exponentially. It's not just like, hey, did you make a mess in the kitchen? Yes or no? And then you lie about it. As a kid,
Yeah.
you're like, whatever. But like as an adult, like having the integrity of, you find somebody's wallet on the ground and you're like, oh, I need to return this. Or you're on the flip side of that argument. And you're like, I'm just going to take all their money out of
Yeah.
here and their debit
There's
cards or
500
credit cards.
bucks. There's 500
And
cash in
I'm
it.
going to, I'm going to take this money and I'm going to go spend it on whatever. Right.
Bad karma.
So as you grow and you're put in different life situations, your integrity has to do that as well, because you're faced with more easy outs, less challenging routes to take in life, and you're like, oh, I found this money. Like this was supposed to happen.
I my approach to that question and whether it changes as you get older or not, it was like the idea of integrity doesn't change.
The responsibility of integrity
right.
changes.
So to me, the idea of integrity stays the same. Like the concept doesn't change. The execution of integrity does change, right? So like, there's you get the what is it? You get the passive being ignorant as a child, right? Like you don't know
Yep.
better, you don't know this, or no one taught you this. But like you don't get that as an adult. Whether you're taught it or not doesn't matter, right? So I think that the definition and the idea of integrity has never changed. It's just like you're holding yourself to a higher expectation as you get older and executing being someone with integrity. I think that is something that changes as you get older, like having integrity and showing it. Like,
Sips I mean, I would agree with that.
Sips what?
Never had integrity.
Never had it. I'd pick up that
And be a
$500.
degenerate gambler with integrity.
Never heard of her.
Yeah. Never heard of her. I find $500 in a wallet. Easy.
Parlay.
Parlay.
Right. Check it out on Porch Picks, baby. 500.
Hey,
Oh,
yeah, check
That's
it out
my
on Twitch.
favorite movie is Pirates of the Caribbean, because they talk about parlay all the time in it.
Did you had something on that, Cody?
No, I was agreeing with what you were saying. I mean, age definitely determines a lot when it comes to that, and how it changes when you get older. Like you said, you can be none the wiser as a child, and it's kind of like, okay, you're a kid. But, them excuses go out the window real fast once you start hitting to be a teenager, and then you're an adult, and then you're in the real world where nobody gives a fuck. So
Absolutely.
And nobody has integrity.
Yeah, you find out real fast who does and who doesn't, and there's a lot of them doesn't, and not a lot of does. So
yeah, and the thing is, man, like you see people with or without it, and you have people with integrity that find like a lack of success, and you find people with no integrity that are successful just because that's the way the cookie crumbled, and I think that's a frustrating thing to see. How do you stay honest when other people aren't watching? Like, let's be real. Like, we're old enough to say it. Like, there's moments where we've made decisions that had no integrity in them. And I would like to think that as I've gotten older, that's something that I've strayed away from. Like, I would like to think that when no one's watching, I'm making the right choice, or what I believe is the right choice, right?
Gesundheit.
Thank you.
So how do you stay honest when no one's looking? Like, this could help a younger kid or something. You know what I mean? Like that happens to come across and doesn't understand integrity.
I mean, isn't that what the whole story of what Pinocchio is?
Kids don't watch that stuff anymore.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Pinocchio,
brother.
creepy ass movie.
But here's the thing: kids aren't watching movies with like moral ideas and like understanding and learning and character development and like who I am as a person and like how me as a person affects the world. Like, kids aren't watching that stuff now. Like, Pinocchio is a great film about having integrity.
Mm-hmm. Great film.
Yeah. Well, how do you guys stay honest? Like when no one's watching.
I mean, integrity to me is you're not being honest for other people. I'm being honest for myself. I want myself not to have that feeling of being a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So I don't care if anyone's around or not. You know?
Yeah, I think that's the thing. So like you have this integrity maybe that's like grown on the inside, right? Where you're like, man, I could do that, but if I do that, I'm a piece of shit. So like you already are it's ingrained in you, right, to think that. Some people don't think that.
yeah, I mean, it's kind of like what is it? The golden rule is what it's called. Like, do unto
Do
others
unto
as
others.
do unto you.
You would have them
Yeah,
do unto you.
Yeah.
exactly. Like when you have your back turned, you drop your wallet. For going back to that example, would you want somebody to return your shit? Yeah, obviously. So,
yeah.
I mean, me personally, I have way too big of a conscience to, like, I would just eat myself alive if I took somebody's money because I automatically go to, like, worst case scenario. Like, that's if I find a guy's wallet, that's a single dad, and that's his paycheck money for 2 weeks to buy his kids food and diapers,
or all he had left after child support, or
I can't live with that.
No.
Personally, I can't. Like, I would literally, I will go to the ends of what I can do to try to track down said person and give them their stuff.
And if you can't, you're not going to leave it out there for some other piece of crap with no integrity to pick up and root. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I say this is a guy that's lost 3 wallets, all before the age of 20. This is all before the age of like 23 or 25. Just like leaving on top of my car at a gas station. And here's the thing: every time that happened, someone without integrity found it.
Absolutely.
And I have that experience personally where like I would never do that to another person because I realized like, dude, the inconvenience. Even, dude, whatever, man. Take $40 cash. The inconvenience of everything else. Holy shit, dog. My license alone. Like, so yeah, If I couldn't figure it out, like you said, go to the ends of the earth to figure out who it belonged to. And with the way that the world is nowadays, it's so connected. Like there's names and addresses and this and that, dude. If your address is down the road, I'll throw that shit on your front porch. But if I can't, I'm not gonna just leave it somewhere where someone else can find it and ruin your life. Like,
Yeah.
but that kind of leads into my last question on integrity. Do you guys do we as a society only talk about integrity when someone fails?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
We only talk about it when people fail because we as a society at this point love to see somebody fail.
mm-hmm.
We could see the guy who does everything right, has done everything right for the 25 years he's been in the spotlight. And he could do one thing wrong, and then that's what everyone will talk about. They
Mm-hmm.
won't talk about, oh, millions of given to child hospitals or community outreach or anything like that. It'll be the one thing that they didn't do or was a part of or allegedly was a part of. People want a story to see somebody fail 110%.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think I agree with that. And do you think that's because there's a sense of jealousy in someone else's success? Like like I I don't understand where that root comes
100%.
from. Like I see other people that are more successful, and maybe there is a sense of jealousy to that, but like I'm not wishing that falls apart or goes away.
Now,
I
I'll give
think
you a really good example of this, and this is because I happened to hear it earlier today. It's going to sound a little weird, but trust me. When Billy Bob Thornton was married to Angelina Jolie,
mm-hmm.
people hated that dude and wanted to see. They're like, why is this goofy looking cat married to this woman who's like a next level movie star, a different class of attractiveness? And they're like, she's with this goofy cat from Arkansas. People want to see you fail. That's
Mm-hmm.
that's the whole purpose of it. Man, it had nothing to do with his career, nothing to do with like who he is as a person. They're like by association because they were jealous or whatever it was, primarily jealousy, I'm sure. They're like, oh, like that should be me. That could be me. Literally root for somebody's downfall just because of somebody that they're married to. Crazy.
Yeah. So you say people want you to fail. I was watching something recently. It said people are most likely to um, hope for your success in two times. One, when you're starting out, and two, when you've already made it. Nobody's there for you
It's
in the
the
middle.
in,
Nobody's there for you in the
it's the
middle.
in between.
Yeah.
In between, which is the hardest part. It's
Mm-hmm.
not hard to start something
No.
at all. It's not hard to, like this venture right here, this podcast that we just started. It wasn't hard for us to start this.
No.
We're four friends that decided like, hey, we've got thoughts to share on different subjects and we want to get together and share those with other people and hopefully whatever we talk about here, ultimately our goal is that helps someone somewhere else along the way, whether it makes them laugh, it gives them hope, it gives them insight, something along those lines. But it wasn't hard to start. And it's definitely not hard to maintain something when you have created success.
Yeah.
Once you get to a level where you have done all that is needed to be at the tip top of whatever that you're trying to do, it's not hard to stay there. You've learned the ins and outs already. You know what it takes to be there at that level.
You push
It's the
through. You
figuring
push. You
out.
push through the alone.
Yeah, you've already pushed through all the adversity. The adversity is done.
Yeah.
It's figuring out how to overcome the adversity to get to the top of the mountain, not to take the first step up the mountain. A lot of people can say that, like, oh, I'm going to go climb Mount Everest. But how many people actually make it to the top of Mount Everest?
Okay. A lot of people start.
Never finish.
Mm-hmm.
Or they die. That's also a thing.
Well, let's hope we
That's
don't.
moral of the
Let's
story.
let's
Yeah.
hope we don't die in the middle here. But you know,
Yeah, moral of the story, don't climb Everest if you ain't got no jackets.
or pants.
Yeah. Ooh, brave soul.
Sip can't do it because he doesn't wear underwear.
Damn straight.
Man, deployment, I feel you, dog. We be doing the same thing.
I don't even have a
Can only
question
wash
for that.
clothes once a week on deployment.
Oh my god. Do you guys have anything else to add into that?
No, I don't.
No.
I think you guys covered it pretty well.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the gist of it.
Okay. All right. Well, we want to thank you guys for stopping by the Porch Swing for episode 2. We hope that you guys enjoy this episode and continue to grow with us.